We gotta keep that same energy. We gotta keep that same energy. And look, let's break it down. You know, you got Canelo, Terrence Crawford. You got a lot of topics right now that people are talking about. I just want to get into them. First off, my brother LR9 Vlogs. He says, salute to you, my brother. He says, someone order Fat Joe a, a Berlanga's meat lovers pizza. And you got to think about it, man. Look, Fat Joe's Puerto Rican, Berlanga's Puerto Rican. He's going to support his guy. I have nothing wrong with that. But look, here's the problem with Fat Joe. He's talking crazy. He's talking unrealistic. And look, anybody that got to tuck their titties in, you don't take them serious. So respect to Fat Joe, but tuck them titties in. We not trying to hear you over here on the boxing side because you don't know what the hell you talking about. You think Berlanga's a beast. That shows that you're an idiot off the top. But respect to Fat Joe tucking them titties because there's nothing else for you to talk about. Because I don't believe anything you're saying that's legitimate. You really don't understand boxing, period. Period. Well, let's keep it going. Somebody says, FC says, look, according to boxing, is on suicide watch. By the way, did you see that? According to boxing, is saying that Canelo rejected $110 million fight with Terrence Crawford. So if you know, according to boxing is a guy. All he does is swing from Terrence Crawford's nuts. I mean, look, he rides Terrence Crawford so hard that Terrence Crawford's wife has to call him up and say, hey, can I get a few minutes? Like his wife's disgusted that she can't get her turn because according to boxing is all over Terrence Crawford. It's disgusting. Now, here's the problem that we have here. Is that we don't have any Bud Crawford fans anymore. It looks like all of these guys are just Bud sexuals. It really makes no sense. You wonder where the Deontay Wilder fans, where the Errol Spence fans, all those delusional fans, all those guys are Bud Crawford fans right now. They think this guy is super Bud, and he didn't look super when he should have got a draw against Madrimov. Super Bud. But here's the thing. They want to always paint a picture of Canelo Alvarez as beneath or less than, and they want to pump up Bud Crawford like he's some killer. They forgot that this guy, is not who they think he is. He went life and death with Madrimov. Then I seen somebody make a post talking about, Madrimov is 100 times better than Canelo. Canelo can't do anything that Madrimov does. If Canelo would knock Madrimov the freak out, anybody stupid enough to believe that Madrimov beats Canelo is seriously smoking crack. And there's really no excuse for it. IBFP, did you see a recent interview where Jose Benavidez Sr. said they got tired on waiting of Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez, and decided to stay at 175? And this is how you know that was a lie. Because why did David Benavidez file up to 3 weeks in extensions? Why'd you keep filing extensions? Why? You could have just activated your mandatory. That's the point of a mandatory, dumbass. You don't have to wait on Canelo. You activate it, put the foot on his neck, and if he doesn't want to fight you, then he's going to have to lose his belt. This guy's a dumbass. Not you, my brother. Jose Sr. Jose Sr. is a dumbass because it doesn't make any difference. If you have a mandatory, you force to fight and then see what happens. This guy was too pussy to force to fight. He's the only dumbass in it. Because anybody that says, I want to fight a guy, I'm calling out a guy, I'm begging to fight this guy, I need to fight this guy, then you can force the fight and you refuse to push the magic button, then use a pussy and a clout chaser, and you can never be taken seriously. It doesn't make any sense. All these Bud sexuals, Benavidez sexuals out there, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, let's see what else we got here, man. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, and Canelo's knocking out Berlanga. He's knocking out Berlanga. That's easy work. Berlanga brings nothing to the table. So if anybody thinks that Edgar Berlanga is going to present any type of realistic challenge to Canelo Alvarez, you're smoking crack. You're smoking crack. Body bag says, bruh, Berlanga made it worse on himself. He sure did. He sure did. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. See, this is the problem with Berlanga. He's talking like he's a legitimate boxer. He's talking like he's earned himself in this position. You in this decision? You in this position by default, dumbass? You didn't earn this. You didn't do anything great. You were given this position because you're with Eddie Hearn. That's it. That's it, Berlanga. That's it. You didn't go out there and beat a long list of top guys. You didn't do anything special. You're not some talented boxer. You bit a man's ear because you suck that bad. I mean, think about this. So anybody, especially Edgar Berlanga, is on this stage acting like he belongs up there with Canelo. Humble yourself, stupid. Humble yourself. Because what ends up happening is you're going to get in the ring, you're going to get destroyed, and then you're going to look for some kind of, I don't even know. This guy is really about to be retired. This is really disgusting. Hopefully Berlanga doesn't try to bite Canelo's face. Hopefully he doesn't jump out the ring after he gets hit. Hopefully he doesn't, go to sleep and not wake back up for hours. Hopefully none of that happens. But Berlanga is simply delusional. He thinks he's a good fighter. He got to be drug tested. He thinks that he's a good fighter. He thinks that he's some killer. He thinks that he's some challenge. He's none of that. He's none of that. He's none of that. My brother says Berlanga let his emotions get him. He sure did. And now he's about to get them hands because it's going to be a long day for Edgar Berlanga. And Canelo, if he decides to let you, go for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, then, Canelo lets you. But he's going to be whooping your ass during that time. And when Canelo wants to end the fight, he can end the fight. Berlanga doesn't even really know how to protect himself. So it's going to be interesting to see what Berlanga does. Is he going to go in there trying to survive from the first round scared to death? Or is he actually going to try to throw a punch or two? We shall see. Because Edgar Berlanga, you have no chance, brother. You have no chance. Go in there, try to put up a fight, and don't just lay down. Because you're getting your ass whooped one way or another. Oh, man. My brother, Wonder Man Boxing, salute to you. He says, can someone explain to me why Bud's gloves keep splitting open? Mike Coppinger says the Grant split open during the warming up and the pad warm-ups versus Madrimov. Now, that's a very interesting point. I mean, think about it. Think about this. Terence Crawford gloves keep splitting open, and when they finally get him in some new gloves, this man goes life and death and doesn't get another knockout. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Now, I don't think he cheated or anything like that, but the only thing I'll tell you is that's odd to me. That's an odd situation. Brand new gloves don't just split. That's just not how it works. I've been around boxing my whole life, and that's a very, very rare thing to happen. And what's more interesting is, when Bud Crawford goes life and death with a guy, people want to gloss over it. People want to act like, oh, this guy is, he's just the most dominant guy I've ever seen. They don't want to talk about the reality of it. This fight should have been a draw. They want to sit up here and hold nuts. Well, if that's the kind of fan you are, I have nothing to say to you. Hoodage Mixtape says Canelo losses 4, Bud 0. Now, here's a funny thing. Let's stack Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford's so great, right? Let's stack him up with Canelo Alvarez's resume. Let's say Terence Crawford fought Triple G the same 3 times that Canelo did. That's 3 losses right there for Bud Crawford because Triple G knocks him out every time. Okay. Let's say Bud Crawford fought, Bivol at 75. Bud Crawford gets beat there. Okay. Let's say he fought, Floyd Mayweather back then. He would have got beat. Let's say he fought Landy Lara in his prime. He would have got beat. See, Bud Crawford's not out here beating elite opponents. This guy's beating tomato can. You realize even the guy Madrimov, who put up a great fight, and the fight should have been a draw. This guy only had 10, 11 fights. We sit up here talking about this guy as like he's some killer. And this guy, Hoodage Mixtapes, is holding Bud Crawford's nuts. And that's the worst part about this guy. But I tell you what, Hoodage Mixtape, if you disagree with me, the link has been dropped. Go ahead and click that link. Go ahead and click the link. Get on with the landlord. And let's talk about it, buddy. Let's talk about it. Because you feel like Bud Crawford's a beast because he's undefeated. He beat a wash Sean Porter. He beat a wash Kell Brook. Okay. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Come on, Hoodage. Hoodage, go ahead and click the link or use a straight coochie. The link is already dropped. You sitting up here typing. No need to type. Go ahead and click the link. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it. Come on, Hoodage. Let's discuss it. Rio 707, Fat Joe don't know anything about boxing. I agree. He knows nothing about boxing, but other than where's the buffet at after the fight. That's all he know. All he know is where's the buffet after the fight. Hey, is it in the lobby? I'm trying to find a buffet. Tuck them titties in, man. You don't know nothing about boxing. Come on down. My brother Frankie, salute to you, my brother Frankie, 24. He says, Berlanga, I hope I dream about Canelo after he gets hit. Oh, he going to be dreaming, all right. He's going to be dreaming. See, Berlanga, he talks tough, but he's really a panocha. That's really what he is. He doesn't want to fight anybody else. He held his O for this Canelo fight, and now he's about to get it took. We know what's about to happen. My brother Body Bag says, if Berlanga tries to bite, Canelo will end his career. I mean, it'll be the worst mistake of his life. It'll be the worst mistake of his life if he tries to bite Canelo Alvarez. Like, that would really be really stupid. But Canelo's so good, highly doubt that Berlanga even gets to that point. My brother Dish says, Bud lovers are saying that Bud still knocks out Canelo. Same Bud that could knock out Madrimov is finna walk through and knock out Canelo. I thought he was Super Bud. I thought Super Bud was knocking out heavyweights. The only heavyweight Super Bud was knocking out was Bomac fat ass, because he ain't knocking out no other heavyweights. I'm sorry, and that's the truth. Berlanga talking about he got IQ. The IQ of a jackass, but he ain't got the IQ of no great boxer. Berlanga, you got to stop it, bro. You got to stop it. Oh, man. Mike Trades, salute to you, my brother. My brother Mike Trades is in the building. He said, yo, Nuke, what do you think is next? What do you think is Canelo's next move after Berlanga? Do you see him fighting, because it's not really a lot of fights at 168? What do you think? I think Canelo Alvarez is going to take a fight that a lot of people don't expect. I think he might even move up to 75 to see the landscape after, after this fight we see with Bivol Beterbiev. We shall see. Canelo Alvarez is known to challenge himself at times, so we know that Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter, can do whatever he wants. And at the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez is always going to give us great fights. So I'm not worried about it, but I know Canelo's going to take another step at some point. I already know that, man. And so, look, I see you, J-Dub. My brother. Look, here's the problem. I got J-Dub on her, man. And I pussy Hoodage mixtapes. Talk all that talk. J-Dub, what's with these guys, man? Talk all this tough talk and don't show up, man. What's wrong with these guys, Jay?
Oh, man, these niggas casuals, man. These niggas, they love to chat. They love to chat in the damn comment section, man. When it's time to get up there, man, and spit some shit, they don't want to come up there, man.
That's it, man. See, I'd be wrong, Jay, if I start talking about his baby mama sucking on Slurpees. I'd be wrong if I was talking about his mama giving up throat. I'd be wrong if I was calling his mama a throat goat. I'd be wrong for that, Jay. I'd be wrong for that. But these are the same dudes that come talking crazy on here. Then I say politely, kindly, look, man, I dropped the link. Go ahead and click it. Dude don't want to do it. Dude sprayed on his beard. Like who sprayed? You spray painted your beard. You put on your girlfriend's shades. You got the dollar store necklace. And then you put a filter on top of that shit. Sit your dumb ass down. Looking like a fake ass Anthony Durrell. What's wrong with these dudes, J-Dub? What's wrong with these
casuals, dude? Hey, bro, man, I meant to hop in your live last time, man. But I just see that little press conference with Berlanga and Canelo, bro. Berlanga, bro, he is the most softest nigga ever, bro. He one of those softest. That's why I kind of like I said, Nuke. It's okay to give criticism due. I said before, but I don't like that Canelo fought Berlanga. He could have fought William Scott if that was the case. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But it's
Exactly.
just Berlanga, bro. It's just cringy as hell, bro. I mean, the nigga just like he just a phony, bro. Like he talk about he gonna do this, do that, bop in the third, bro. You ain't gonna do a damn thing, bro. And
Jay,
I hate that Canelo fighting this nigga, man. I hate Berlanga. I
Jay,
hate that motherfucker.
Jay, answer me this: when Edgar Berlanga had the nerve to get on the stage and say, "I got IQ," I'm like, what? What?
You got dropped by a journeyman in Benavidez. Man, I swear this gonna be the only thing I got out of the excitement of about to watch this fight is seeing Canelo crash out this dude. He gonna crash that dude out, man.
Oh
I
man.
swear, bro. He think he hard as hell, man. He said IQ, motherfucker. You never had IQ. You struggle with low level opposition. You couldn't even, bro. Say like if it was vice versa, Nuke, right? Say like
Yeah,
if it
yeah.
was vice versa, and Berlanga went against Plant or Jaime. Them motherfuckers would crash
Oh.
out. They would crash dude out, bro, with a
Mm.
heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Oh
He
man.
can't even beat. He can't even, man. This dude is a phony, bro.
Man.
I'm sick of Canelo fighting this dude, man.
He's a
Phony,
phony, bro. He really
phony,
is.
bro. Nigga
He
weak as hell, man.
and he's talking about IQ. His dumb ass can't even spell IQ.
Dude, a phony, man. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
bro. One more thing though before I hop off, man.
Yeah.
I got one question. I know this off topic. Who you got in Daniel Dubois and Joshua coming up in September? Who you
I
got in that fight?
I got AJ by stoppage.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I got AJ by stoppage too, bro. I think right now Joshua teaming up with Ben Davison, bro.
Oh, great
That's
move.
he been bringing out a lot of good tools that Joshua always had. You know what I mean? He just was gun shy, but he's starting to like unloosen, his out his shell, normal. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be a good fight. There's some good fights coming up, Nuke, man. I can't wait, man. I love this boxing shit, man.
I
You know
do
what I'm
too,
saying?
man.
I love it, bro.
What did you think about the El Rayo versus Pitbull fight, man?
Oh yeah, Rayo. Shouts out to Rayo, man. I had Pitbull. I ain't gonna lie, dude. At first, I thought Pitbull would win, bro.
Yeah.
But Rayo, he proved me wrong, man. Rayo had a game plan. Rayo beat Pitbull a bit more convincingly than Tank Davis. I just
He
gotta
did.
call it what it is, man. Like he
He
beat
did.
him way convincingly, and then it's like every time Pitbull tried to come go at him, he hit it with a combination jab, and then get the hell out the way. He never put Pitbull because when you go against Pitbull got power. I'm not gonna say he don't, but he kept him at bay, used his jab, like boxed beautifully the whole fight.
Yep.
So he did his thing, man. And Big Baby, oh my god, man, Big Baby, bro, oh my god, bro. That dude got crashed out by that man Martin, bro. Martin ain't no damn joke. And it's crazy, bro, because it's like this, right? Before the fight, I looked up Martin's highlights because I seen him fight Michael Hunter, I think.
Yep.
Hunter, yeah, I seen him fight him, and it was a good fight. But I seen more of his highlights to see how he really is, and I'm looked at his highlights, man, just over and over because I do stuff like that. I try to like
Yep.
compare other people's highlights, see how they do. Bro, that nigga Martin is no joke. Like
Man, I'm telling you,
that boy,
Bacoli bounced this man's head off the canvas like a 6'4".
Bro, dude is a problem, man. That big African South Sudan nigga is a problem, bro. He's
Hold
a
up,
problem.
my brother Cosmic Creation said Big Baby got Devin Haney'd.
It was funny is before that fight happened when they was doing a press conference, Jared was dancing and everything. Martin was looking like I'm finna crash your ass out, bro. You don't even know. That shit was funny as hell, man. That shit was funny, bro. But yeah, that whole car was fire, man. And one thing, like I said, Bud, I got a lot of respect for Bud, but Bud, you gotta stay the fuck away from Canelo. Don't even mention him in talk. And I ain't gonna lie with you, bro. I don't know what's up with the Turk Nuke. Like, what the fuck? Like, did Canelo ran through Turk mama or something or somebody?
Yeah,
Like, why did he got so much animosity towards Canelo? Like, he did something to him. Like,
you,
bro, like, you
you
know
know,
what I mean? Oh, I'm not gonna do business with him. All this, bro. You mad because Crawford had a okay bound like with
I mean,
the
look,
recent fight? You know, yeah. Like, what's up
the
with that,
Turk,
bro?
the Turk is a control freak, man. He wants people to
Literally,
call him His Excellency. He wants to
yeah.
dictate all the term. I seen him holding
Right.
hands with fish-eyed Frank Warren. I seen him holding hands with Bob Arum. I seen him holding
Yeah.
hands with Eddie Hearn. And you know, look, man, Canelo like, look, man, I got too many bitches to be holding hands with you, bro. And so now he
Exactly.
don't want to make the deal.
Facts, bro. It's crazy, man. Like, I'm like, bro, you don't want to make the big fights, bro. You could literally, bro. The new, if the Turk was smart, he can get David and Canelo in the same ring. He got the money to put up for
He
it, bro.
got the money,
Them Turks got that money, man. Like,
and
stop with the bullshit. You know what I'm
and Jay,
saying?
watch this. Usyk said if him and AJ gonna fight one more time, he want 200 million. He want 200 M's.
Yeah, and he probably would give it to Usyk, but he ain't gonna give it
Yep.
to Canelo. That's
You remember he
crazy.
gave Fury like 160, 170
That's
M's.
crazy.
But Canelo can't touch no M's. Come on,
Nigga
man.
hating, man. Nigga hating, bro. I swear, man. Nigga is hating, bro. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's irritating because it's like, bro, you the one that's hogging up the good ass fights, bro. And I gotta look at it like this, right? Canelo, when he sells, bro. You know what I'm saying? He might not sell as much for Berlanga because don't nobody want to watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we know he gonna crash Berlanga out. But my thing is, bro. All the other fights behind me, he said he didn't do too good on. He didn't do too bad on the pay-per-views. You know what I mean? Because the Mexican showdown. But bro, like he could sell out arena with a good running mate for sure, bro. So why not? And bro, when you look at the numbers, bro, Canelo's up there with the pay-per-view vibes, bro. He's up there. Rather you like it, rather he black not, because people be hating, bro. Because it's like we got to take over, bro. I give credit with due. Rather you black white, bro. If you doing your thing, you doing your thing, bro. I ain't got no prejudice to my heart, bro. To nobody, bro. But it's like Canelo holding that pay-per-view up there. So man, get David in there with him, bro.
Man, look,
I gotta do pay-per-views, bro. High as hell.
well, if you know, Canelo ain't really messing with the Turk, Tank ain't messing with the Turk, Inouye ain't really messing with the Turk. You gonna need them three dogs, man. If
that's
you
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
do some numbers, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. So it's like, bro, he gotta get out of his damn feelings, man. It's
First,
like
look, Jay, let me give him some advice. Turk, stop holding hands, take off that hot ass dress, and go on there, put on some shorts and some shit.
Facts.
He need a lineup. I ain't want to tell him that. Get your lineup tight, Turk.
Facts though, man.
And lose a few pounds. Lose a few pounds, looking like Andy Reid's little cousin. Lose a few pounds, and then come up off that bread. And then we can talk about it.
Dog, facts. And then Andy Ruiz and Miller, man, like it's like this, right, bro? I ain't even a big fan of Miller. I hate Miller, big pharmacy, big jug Miller. I hate that motherfucker because it's like he stuck the whole pharmacy in his skin. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like for Joshua. So I've been not liking that dude. He talked all this stuff with Joshua, prima donna, this and that. Bro, you had the chance to fight him, bro. And you blew it by sticking the whole CVS in your body. You know what I'm saying? So I hate him, bro. I've been hating him since that because I like he's just a phony. But besides that, bro, he beat Ruiz without a doubt, bro. Ruiz, and that's why I trip on Ruiz, bro. Why? Oh, hold on, Paige. Why did you wait 2 years of inactivity, bro? And then you come back and you can't even go 12 rounds.
Yep.
You shouldn't have waited 2-year activity for that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Especially him being his size the way he is. You can't wait 2 years like that, bro. And Miller made him pay.
And Jay, I got to give you credit. You a player, man. I ain't never seen nobody pause a chick like that. Hey, wait a minute, real quick.
No,
hold on. You're a player, man.
Bro. That's my sis, bro.
Oh, okay, my bad, man.
Nah, you good. You good, bro. No,
I know Jay a real one. I'm like, man.
But yeah, man, like I think Miller right now, bro. Like I would love to see Miller against Jared Anderson. They both flawed. Why not just have them in there, bro? Fuck it.
That's it, man. That's it.
You know what I mean?
And look, we had Big Baby versus Andy Ruiz, man. There was titties flying everywhere. And it just look, man. I feel like there should have been an intermission for a bra commercial. Like, look. You need something to hold them things up?
It was like 2 turkeys after you fried them fighting, and they alive still, bro. That's how it looked like, bro. 2 big turkeys fighting.
I'm like, boy, look, I'm watching a fight. I'm like, man, looking at the back of Jarrell Miller's neck. I'm like, man, I'm on some bacon. Got some bacon off the motherfucker. These dudes, man.
No, facts though, bro. It's crazy, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been some good cards though, man. I can't lie, bro.
It is, man. I appreciate you coming on here, Jay, man.
No
Let me
problem,
get to
bro.
my brother real quick, man.
For sure, bro. Peace, bro. Salute.
Salute, family. Salute.
Salute.
Oh, man. My brother Mike Rodriguez in the building. What's good with you, Mike?
Yo, Nuke, what's up, bro?
What's good, my brother? Man, I've been needing to talk to you for a minute, man. Tell me what's going on, man, because you always have the best statements, questions, everything, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a whole minute since I've been on, bro. Shit, glad to be on. But nah, man, I just wanted to ask you, bro, that whole Crawford and Canelo shit with the Turk. So he's basically changed his whole mind on it, or what?
Yeah, so apparently the Turk said, so I'm gonna tell you what Canelo said recently. And so obviously the other day the Turk came out and was like, look, man, I'm going to make an offer to Canelo. He needs to accept it. It really ain't no negotiation. I'm just going to tell him what's fair and how this shit going to go. That's basically what the Turk said. We not going to have nobody else in it. So then they never made an offer to Canelo for a Terence Crawford fight. There was never an offer made. They reached out to Canelo recently and they said, hey, they want to meet with you. And to talk about a Crawford fight in February. Canelo said, look, I don't want to talk about another fight until I'm done with this fight. So after September 14th, once we're done with this, then we can talk about that. The Turk said, all right. And then he was done with the fight from that point on out.
Yeah, you think he just realizes that Bud has no chance against Canelo? You think that's what it is?
Oh, I know that's what it is. I mean, look, he got too much invested in Bud Crawford to let him get knocked the fuck out by Canelo Alvarez this quick. Bud got a better chance of trying to go undisputed at 54. But if he go up to Canelo, he going to get knocked out, ain't never going to be the same, and that might be the end of Super Bud as we know it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. Like, Bud, that's what he needs to do. He needs to just stay at 154, bro, and try to go undisputed there. That's what I think his best option is, you know.
I agree. I mean, give us the fights we want to see. We want to see the Boots. We want to see the Virgil. We want to see the Charlo. Those are all great fights for Bud. And those are fights that he can kind of build a resume. See, Bud resume right now is super thin that they thought this guy was Super Bud off of beating a trash Errol Spence. But no, he fights a Matrimov and it's almost a draw. So you see, he go life and death with this guy. So now we want to see you with the Virgils. We want to see you with the Boots. We want to see you with these other guys. Let's see how you look with all these other guys. Stay where you belong. Don't move up, fight Canelo, get knocked out, make an excuse. And then, you know, everybody's going to make an excuse. Well, Bud did go up in weight. He was trying to be great. Don't do that shit, man. Just stay where you are and fight the guys you're supposed to be fighting. Nobody was asking for the Canelo-Bud fight anyway, but Bud Crawford.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I see everybody over here talking about Canelo that he's trying to pull up Bud. And I'm like, bro, Canelo wasn't even asking for that fight. It's Bud and his fucking fanboys that are pushing for that fight. Canelo ain't trying to fight Bud. Like, he even said in the past that he wasn't interested in fighting Bud because if he fights Bud, then what does he have to gain, bro? He ain't got shit to gain. They're just going to say you beat up on a little guy.
I mean, and look, if it would have been different if Canelo hadn't just fought Charlo, who was undisputed at 54, higher weight class than what Bud just came from. And when Canelo beat this man ass, they said, oh, Charlo's trash, he's garbage. Canelo disgusting for fighting him. He shouldn't have been moving up so much in weight and all of this. Even though Charlo was naturally bigger than Canelo, even though Charlo was undisputed at 54, and even though they were saying Charlo is going to outbox Canelo, they all started hating on Canelo right after the fight. So why would I ever turn around and fight Terence Crawford? It don't make no sense.
Yeah, bro. And man, look, I wanted to tell you this too, Nuke. Because I feel like, bro, honestly, man, I had left you a super chat Saturday, and I was saying that, you know, I feel like people just saying that Bud could beat Canelo because he's black, and I feel like some people took offense to that, especially in the comments. But I just want to explain why I said that, bro. The reason why I believe that is because let's be honest, bro. There's always been a narrative in boxing that Canelo avoids black fighters. Like, they were saying that he was avoiding the Charlos and that he was scared of them guys because they were black. And people forget, bro, before this whole Bud shit, they were saying that he was ducking Errol Spence and that Errol Spence would smash Canelo. That's what they were saying. And then as soon as Spence fought Bud and he got his ass kicked, they immediately jumped on fucking Bud. It was like, oh, Bud beats Canelo. And the thing is, bro, it's like, I don't know, maybe it's a coincidence, but I just find it funny that it's like, it's always a smaller black fighter, that there's a black American fighter that they're saying will beat him 2-3 weight classes under. Like, bro, ain't nobody saying Inoue will beat fucking Tank, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do they do that? Why do they say that these guys in these smaller weight classes that are black can beat Canelo? That's why I said that, bro. Like, I wasn't trying to like attack anybody that's black. I know you got people that are black that follow you, and hell, you might be black. I don't know, but I'm not a racist guy, bro. I just see shit like that. It's always he loses to this guy, and the motherfucker's 3 fucking weight classes under him, 4 weight classes under him, and the guy happens to be black. That's why I said that, bro.
And look, I'm gonna tell you this, Mike. This is why I like you, Mike, because you're gonna come on here, keep it real, and you ain't never said no racist shit. Everything that you said, you kept it real, and everything you say has validity to it. Think about what you said. You said there was a narrative of people pushing that, you know, Canelo Alvarez is avoiding black fighters. That's true. And who's one of the people that pushed that narrative? Terrence Crawford. You remember, Terrence Crawford said he believed that Canelo Alvarez avoided black fighters.
Yep.
He said that. Clarissa Shields backed that up. She said it. So you have actual boxers coming out saying the same stupid shit that some of these dumbass fanboys are saying, and then people get mad about it. But that's the truth. That's the truth.
Yep.
And the actual truth is they said Canelo was ducking Mexicans. When he fights Jaime Munguia, they don't want to give him no credit for it. They said he's ducking black fighters. They said he was ducking Jermell Charlo specifically, and he fought him, and they still didn't want to give him credit. He offered Jermall Charlo to fight. Jermall ducked him, and no one even gave a shit. They ignored that. They not keeping the same energy. But when it's Andre Ward, he don't have to fight black fighters. He don't have to fight. Andre Ward can go on a European tour, and don't nobody give a shit. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't hold one standard for one guy and another standard for another. Canelo Alvarez has fought more top black fighters than fucking Bud Crawford.
Yeah, and you know, another thing that I'm seeing too, bro, is everybody saying that Bud accomplished something that Canelo couldn't do because he fought Majidov and that he beat him. But they were saying that when Canelo moved up to fight Bivol, that Canelo lost. But here's the thing, though, bro, you can't even compare those fights because Bivol's better, and on top of that, too, Bivol's a lot bigger than Canelo. To where Bud and Majidov were pretty much, I mean, kind of the same size. Fucking Bivol had a height advantage on Canelo. He had a reach advantage and he had a weight advantage. I think Bud had a fucking reach advantage on Majidov. They're pretty much the same size. Yep. And maybe Majidov might be been a little bit bigger weight wise, but like you can't really compare those two fights.
Well, here's the first thing. First off, when they want to compare Bud moving up to his first fight at 54, Canelo's first fight at 75 was Sergey Kovalev, a world champion. He moved up 2 weight classes. Bud moved up 1. Canelo moved up 2. So that's different. And Canelo knocked out the world champion. Bud didn't do that. And so we got to keep that under there. And then there was no size where they're the same size. Madrimov is slightly smaller than Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford has an enormous reach advantage over Madrimov. An enormous. And that fight went down to the wire where it should have been a draw. And yet nobody's talking about that being controversial because they want to protect Bud's reputation. They don't give a shit about Canelo's reputation. They want to protect Bud's. Secondly, when they want to bring in Dimitri Bivol, when they pull Bivol out their ass, Dimitri Bivol is literally, at the time Canelo fought him, the best defensive fighter in boxing statistically. There was no better defensive boxer in boxing when Canelo fought him than Dimitri Bivol. The very fucking best. And we're talking about 175 where Canelo does not belong.
Facts, bro. Facts.
So when you take all that in, and Bud belongs at least at 54. So when you talk about all this in its totality, it's just a fucking hater, bro. Like, don't tell me that you think, Crawford can hang with Canelo, but then again, you want to compare 54 to 75. Well, if you want to make that comparison, then fuck Canelo, move Bud Crawford up to 75 and have him fight Bivol, and let's see what happens. Since
you know what else I like? I like to see him fight fucking Janabek. I think Janabek knocks Bud out, bro.
Oh, Janabek puts Bud to sleep. That's easy work. But here's the thing: I'm not hearing Bud calling for that fight.
Exactly, bro.
Champion.
Yeah, bro. I've heard people have told me, bro, that that Bud Crawford, he ain't no Munguia, this and that. I'm like, bro, Munguia would smash the shit out of Bud. Like, he's way too big and strong for Bud, bro. Like, and I like Bud. Nuke, I like Bud. He's a great fighter, but I just feel like, people just, they think he could walk on water, bro.
And here's the misconception. People want to think that me and you and a lot of other fans don't like Bud. That's the difference. We love Bud Crawford. We love his fighting style. We love to see him fight. We love all of that. What we don't like is these narratives put out by these Bud sexuals. These guys come out here and say that Bud is unstoppable, unbeatable, and he knocks everybody out. Can't nobody survive 12 with Bud, but Matrimov did. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's not put this guy on a pedestal that he don't belong. He's an excellent fighter. He's a Hall of Famer, but there's a limit to his weight. Because if he goes up to 60, he's going to sleep against Janibek. And I think Janibek puts Lara to sleep. I think he puts Danny to sleep. I think he puts Superbug to sleep. He put them all to sleep. Those guys are not messing with Janibek, period.
Yeah, what do you think if Bud fights Virgil Ortiz next, bro? How do you think that fight will go down?
I think that's a very interesting fight. Oh, man, I really want to see how motivated and hungry Virgil is. But I will tell you this, the Virgil that I know that I've seen, he's very dangerous. And Virgil could actually do something to Bud that a lot of other fighters, including Madrimov, can't. See, these guys, they need to work around Bud's power or bide their time until Bud's power catches them. Virgil's not that kind of guy. Virgil has a jab that's stronger than Bud Crawford's. Virgil has power in both hands that's stronger than Bud Crawford. Virgil has the power to not only hurt Bud Crawford, but to put him down and keep him down. No one else that Bud Crawford has ever fought has had that kind of power. So when we talk about Bud Crawford, he has not fought no big power punchers. He hasn't.
Yeah, facts. And a lot of those right hands that Madrigal was landed on not Virgil, Bud. Man, if that's Virgil, bro, I don't know, man. I think he has a really good chance to knock Bud out. Now, I'm not counting Bud out. I think it's a 50-50 fight, bro, but I don't know, man. I think if Bud fights Virgil, I think he could get knocked out in that fight, Nuke, if I'm being real with you, bro.
I agree. I mean, look, Bud, that's a fight that Bud can't go in there and make a bunch of mistakes. You go in there and make a mistake, like with the whole right hand. You can't get hit with Virgil right hand all fight. Because Virgil gonna put you to sleep before the 6th round. If he's touching you at will with that right hand, and make no mistake, Bud is gonna be terrified of Virgil when he steps into that ring. He's not gonna be trying to walk to Virgil and walk him down. He's gonna be playing it back, trying to simply counterpunch, waiting for Virgil to come in. Because by no means does Bud Crawford want to contend with getting hit with anything big from Virgil Ortiz. He does not want it. And I think that's the biggest problem with that fight is that Virgil Ortiz is a beast. He's being underrated. And even Kowalski said that, Bud don't have Virgil Ortiz power or his jab.
Right. Hey, a couple more things before I let you go, Nuke. I wanted to get your thoughts on Tank Davis, bro. What do you think he's going to do? Because I know he wanted to fight Lomachenko, but Lomachenko says he's not interested in a fight the rest of the year. And they're saying Shakur's going to fight William Zepeda, right?
So they say this Zepeda, but then now you see Shakur Stevenson trying to go fight Lomachenko. So I don't know what Shakur Stevenson is doing because Shakur Stevenson supposedly had a Tank fight on the table, but he's talking about Lomachenko. He supposedly has a Zepeda fight on the table, but he's talking about Lomachenko. So my whole thing is, if you wanted to fight Lomachenko, why the fuck you didn't just stay with Top Rank?
Right. Yeah.
I'm not really understanding his moves. And then it's like, don't ever say that Tank ducked you because you walked away from that shit. Don't ever say Zepeda ducked you because you walked away from that shit. So if Shakur is because he's on record of pursuing Lomachenko, and that's one thing I don't like about Shakur, bro. Please understand this, Mike. Shakur Stevenson is one of the biggest nut riders of Bud Crawford there is. And it's I don't have no problem with you supporting the guy, but I mean, my God, This man right here, hold this man nuts like nobody else. Like, that's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, but what I wanted to ask you though is, and I don't know, Shakur, maybe he's lying, but I seen somebody he was saying that Tank never sent him an offer, so he moved on. And I think Tank tweeted something when there were rumors saying that he was gonna fight Shakur next. Tank tweeted like cap. So I don't know, I mean, do you think did Tank really send him an offer? Or?
Well, even if Tank didn't, if you with Eddie Hearn has sent Tank Davis multiple offers. And so my whole thing is this: if you really the guy you say you are and you the boogeyman, have Eddie Hearn type that shit up, send them an offer and see what they do. You working with the Saudis, you working with the Zone, you working with Matchroom. You left Top Rank for a reason, right? So you left Top Rank to go back and fight the same guys on Top Rank?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, man, I really wanted to see that fight, him and Tank, bro. But I guess it ain't gonna happen. So what do you think Tank's gonna do though? Nuke, you think he's gonna fight Rayo?
Oh man, that'd be an interesting fight. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I wouldn't put it past him. I think that fight might work out, and I know Ryo would take that fight in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because I was hearing that he was going to fight the winner of Ryo and Pitbull, but I'm
Man,
not sure.
that'd be a great pay-per-view. Actually, I'd actually enjoy that.
Yeah, and one more thing, New, before I let you go, because I know you got other people that want to get on. What do you think about that dude, Martin Bacoli, and what do you think a potential fight between him and Big Bang Zane?
Whoo, man. Bacoli look very good, very strong. Big Bang Zane looks good too. You know, he had his ups and downs with his gas tank. Only thing I'll tell you, that might be a pick 'em fight right there too, because I can see Bang being able to catch him because he's a big guy as well. And guys like Zhang, they do better against dudes like Bacoli. And Bacoli should be very well against Zhang. It's just who's going to be able to get their shots off first is who's probably going to win that fight.
Right? Yeah, I mean that'd be a real good fight. I'd love to see that fight, bro.
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on, Nuke. I know you got other callers on, so I'll let you go, man. Till next time, brother.
All right, my brother. Salute, Mike.
Salute.
Man, it's my brother Mike Rodriguez, the one and only. Mike is the truth. Mike comes on here, man, drops nothing but knowledge to everybody. My brother Untouchable Raider says, salute to you, family. He says, notice Canelo is much different now, more nice and not a shit talker. He said good things about Berlanga, but he can't knock out Quigley, who's never been a champion. And look, here's the thing about Berlanga, man. Berlanga thinks he's better than what he is. He do. He really do. Hold on, Untouchable. Thanks so much, Untouchable. Salute to you, family. Ashley Knuckles is talking crazy. Ashley Knuckles, go ahead and click the link, man. Because here's the problem that I had with Ashley Knuckles, man. Ashley Knuckles disappeared. I was waiting on Ashley Knuckles. Hit Kid was waiting on Ashley Knuckles. And we were all waiting on Ashley Knuckles to show up after that David Benavidez thing. And yet he never showed up. So we can go ahead and clear the air on this right now. So I'll tell you what, Ashley Knuckles, I just dropped the link. Just dropped the link for you, Ashley Knuckles. Go ahead and click that link and you can get on with the landlord right now. Ashley Knuckles, come on. Drew Down says Crawford was praised for fighting a guy with a 10-0 record, but Canelo's getting backlash for fighting a guy with 17 knockouts. Bud fights like Shakur now. Salute to my brother Drew Down in the building. Oh man, my brother B. Rosin says Berlanga goofy ass a dead man walking September 14th. Nuke. Also, I like how Canelo told Caleb in the crowd, I'll take care of him for you. Oh, Canelo's gonna take care of him. He's gonna put a foot straight up his ass. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly, my brother. It's gonna be ugly. My brother Frankie 24, salute Nuke. What do you think about Arroyo's performance? I think the Garcia switch has been the best decision made. Benavidez Sr.'s garbage truck juice. And I agree. And that was something I suggested from Arroyo a long time ago, that you get away from Benavidez Sr. because that guy is not going to develop you. He's not developing his son. He's not making David any better. He never made Jose any better. Why would you stay with this guy? And, you know, the fact that he switched and you know, to the Garcia camp, that was been the best move. He looked phenomenal. He looked vastly improved, and he looked very, very disciplined. So I got a lot of respect for what El Rayo did, and the man looks fantastic. So much respect to him and the decisions he's making. Bodyback says all these casuals care about is the zero. That's what I'm saying. They care about an O, but they truly don't understand a no boxing. And that's going to always be exposed. I mean, they must think Edgar Berlanga is a Hall of Famer because he has an O. You know how these guys are, man. These guys are just delusional. Just delusional. Ashley Knuckles, it's been out here today, man. The link, where you at? Goofy Combat, salute to you. He says, salute IBFP. What's the topic today, man? Anything and everything, my brother. We just talking, open boxing talk, man, and that's all we doing. He said, "New get Hoodage mixtapes clown on the call. He talking crazy in the chat. I've already dropped the link for that guy. He won't click the link. Hoodage, I just dropped it again, stupid. Just dropped it again, stupid. Just dropped it again. Ashley Knuckles, Hoodage, it's been dropped. It's been dropped. Where are you guys? I mean, that's the problem with these dudes, man. I dropped the link. These guys acting like panoches. That's the problem with these guys, man. That's the problem with these guys, man. They don't understand it. And look, man, look, these guys want to sit up here and hold fighters nuts instead of talk real boxing. Hoodage, click the link, cornball. Not that hard. Not that hard. And dude act like he can't see the link, but typing every 3 minutes. Man, sit your stupid ass down. Salute to my brother in the chat. Edgar Moreno, salute to you, my brother. And look, Ashy Knuckles, click the link, pussy. That's what I'm saying, man. These guys talk all this talk, but won't click the link. These guys are tough guys, but won't click a link. I don't understand it. Salute to my brother Clavo Morales. Salute to you, my brother from another mother. It's been a long time, Clavo. He said, shout out to the IBFP and all those sexy little sluts. We can't live without them, man. We can't live without them. All those sexy little sluts, man. Come on now. Come on, look. And look, all these guys that talk about this, talk about that, all we doing is have a conversation. That's all we doing. All we doing is having a conversation. That's it. Ashy Knuckles talked all that trash. All that trash. Didn't act like a pussy. Then we're not going to call you Ashy Knuckles no more. You know what we're going to call you, Ashy? We're going to call you Ashy Knees. Because that's what you are. You Ashy Knees for David Benavidez. That's what you are. Ashy Knees for David Benavidez. That's what you are, Ashy. That's it. Salute to my brother from another mother. That's what we talking about, man. Look. Ashy Coochie Lips. Click the link. Oh, man. They roasting your ass, man. Ashy Kneecaps. Speak on the Benavidez ducking. That's all you got to do. Ashy Gooch. Come on, my brother. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's all you got to do. All that tough talk. All this. All that. And these guys won't click the link. It don't make any sense. Dude, and you were just tough 2 minutes ago. So I'm going to tell you the story about Ashy Knuckles real quick, since he don't want to tell you. He want to talk trash about me. I'm going to post the link on the screen. Ashy Knuckles want to talk crazy about me. This is what happened. And this is how Ashy Knuckles ducking me, Hit Kid, the whole panel. And salute to my brother, the son of New Jersey. Son of New Jersey. We're going to see what Edgar Berlanga is going to do. Let's see if he really represents. Ashy Knuckles, before the Canelo deadline happened with the mandatory and all of that shit with David Benavidez, Ashy Knuckles said he believes, Canelo would be ducking David Benavidez and he want to see the fight. Cool. And then I told him, I said, would it be a duck if David Benavidez does not enforce his mandatory? Ashy Knuckles said, yes, it's a duck if David Benavidez does not enforce his mandatory. He said that. Now, Ashy Booty Cheeks won't click the link. Ashy Gooch won't click the link, won't get on here and say anything. The man has run hide and scared. So we've been waiting on you for weeks to explain yourself and why you have not come out publicly and called David Benavidez a ducker, because all he had to do was enforce his mandatory. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. Ashley, where are you? All you had to do was one thing, and you won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm talking all that talking, hoodage, all that talking. All these guys are tough talk this, tough talk that. These guys are the biggest vaginas in the sport and won't ever click a link. I'm disgusted with these guys. All that tough talk and will not click the link. That's it. That's it, man. That's all we was waiting on. That's it. This is it, man. Ashley won't click the link, and David Benavidez won't activate his mandatory. We know what time it is, man. Men lie, women lie, the facts don't lie.